Welcome to my channel. My next request is Billy Strings and Don Julin performing live on the logging... okay, sorry, this cracks me up. Performing live on the logging road at Pickathon. This was requested anonymously. It's funny. It just strikes me as funny. I can't help it. Anyway. If you don't know who Billy Strings is, he's a master guitarist. Quite the picker. Nobody's better than Morrison in my opinion, but Billy Strings is really good. Before we get into the video though, I do want to discuss a couple of things with you. First of all, I'm going to start disabling the reaction request form on the 3rd of each month. So you'll have 2 days, 1st and 2nd, to put in your requests. Hopefully that will help me get caught up a little bit anyway. And the second thing is I'm considering doing a poll to allow my viewers to select songs by voting on them. Not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet. So I got to work out the details, but what I'm thinking is like Tuesday through Thursday you'll vote, and then on Friday I'll react to them. Maybe that will work. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to try it. I do want to thank you for coming here, though. And thank you for your support. I really, really appreciate it. I really do. My channel wouldn't even exist if you weren't supporting me. It wouldn't. I would have quit long ago if nobody was listening. But a lot of people are. It blows my mind how many are. Over 37,000 now. Unbelievable. So thank you. I always put the artist links in the description of their playlist so you can support them as well. But I put the link to the song I'm reacting to in the description of the video. I also put a link in there from Wikipedia if I can find anything that's worthwhile, that's relevant. And I always put the link to the reaction request form, although I'm going to have to add some wording to that to explain when I accept requests. So I'll do that pretty soon. Let's get into the music, shall we? This next request I have is for Billy Strings and Don Julin. And let's start it up again. I do not understand why it does that. All I'm doing is hitting the max screen icon. You know, this, enter full screen. Now see, that time it didn't do it. Exit full screen. Enter full screen. Why does it... Now it's not doing it. I don't know. Anyway, Billy Strings and Don Julin, it says full performance on the logging road to Pickathon. All right, here we go. I don't even know what the song is.
Do you want these beers out of this shop?
Yeah, it's fine.
Come on, man.
We're trying to get a sponsorship.
That'd be a good one to have. All right. So someone tell us when to go, and we'll go.
Go.
All right, let's go.
Going.
783. Methamphetamine has got a damn good hold of me. My tweaker friends have got me to the point of no return. I just took the lighter to the bulb and watch it burn. This life of sin, it's got me. Well, it's got me back in prison once again. I use my only phone call to contact my daddy. I got 20 long years for some dust in a bag. Listen to what Mom and Papa said, I wouldn't be locked up in prison, troubled in my head. But I took that little pipe and sucked until my mind was spun. I got 20 years to sit and think of what I've done. This life of sin, it's got me. Well, it's got me back in prison once again. I use my only phone call to contact my daddy. Got 20 long years for some dust in a baggie. Where my little life went wrong. These old jailhouse blues have got me singing this whole song. My life is a disaster, I feel so ashamed. In here where they call me by a number, not a name. This life of sin, it's got me. Well, it's got me back in prison once again. I use my only phone call to contact my daddy. Got 20 long years for some dust in a baggie. I use my only phone call to contact my daddy. I got 20 long years for some dust in a baggie.
Got it. Here we go.
Oh, wow. This is
1,
12
2,
minutes.
3.
All right, we got one more.
Yeah.
I
Rock
think.
and roll.
I think we'll try it. All right, 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, the folks around here don't get along anymore. Everybody's still in despair. Feel all the flowers to stop and smell. Exasperation lingers in the air. Well, it must be something in the water, my darling, waking on the wrong side of the bed. I long for existence in tune with the others. I turn to the hatred with them. Come go, surrender to the evil. Do your part to feed the burning flame. Well, you know I don't want your opinion. I just want to blow out your brain. Well, the dreams that I had now are all dead and buried. The bleakness and misery succeed. Run with the hurt, take part of the malice, swim with hatred and greed. Come go, surrender to the evil. Do your part to feed the burning flame. Well, you know I don't want your opinion. I just want to blow out your brain. Well, folks around here don't get along anymore. Everybody's still in despair. Feel all the flowers to stop and smell. Exasperation lingers in the air. Well, don't go surrender to the evil. Do your part to feed the burning flame. Well, you know I don't want your opinion. I just want to blow out your brain. I just want to blow out your brain.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's some picking there, boy. I'm telling you. That is bluegrass. That is American bluegrass. That goes back to, man, back in the mountains and the hills of Tennessee and Maryland and West Virginia and all those places, way up in the Appalachians, where they didn't do nothing but work and play instruments. And they wrote songs like that all the time. Of course, Dust in a Baggie is one of Billy's, but those kinds of songs go back almost to the founding of the country. Maybe even farther back than that. That's good stuff, boy, I'll tell you. That is full-on skill watching those guys play. Really, really skilled at what they do. Thanks for asking for this one. That was a pleasure. That was a real pleasure. Oh, I love you guys. You just ask for the greatest stuff. I really do enjoy it. Thank you so much. I pray that God will watch over you and that He will bless you with His peace and that you will have no anxiety at all. that you will not worry about anything because you know that God has your back. I pray that same thing for every single person that you love. This is the Vietnam Era Vet, out.